Hello my friends and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. I'm so glad you're joining me today because I have some very unique items to share with you. One of which is something that I've looked for sort of on and off thinking, oh, I'll just kind of look and probably never find anything. But I totally did, and I'm so excited. So of course I will be saving that item for the very last, but never fear, most of what I found today is very cool, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So let's go ahead and jump in to today's haul. We're going to go ahead and get rid of kind of the boring stuff today, which is not really boring, but you know, it's kind of, okay, that's a cool find, very useful, but not very exciting, and that is a 2-pack of baby Corel bowls. I found a set like this. I think there was 4 or 5 of them not too long ago in this same pattern, which is butterfly gold, which is what I've been collecting lately. And these two were for $1.49. Since I got this size before, they are used constantly. Like, I wash them every single day, all of them. So I'm excited to add these two into the mix as well because we will definitely use them. And that is a great way to spend almost $2. So I'm loving that. This next item I was very excited about. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but on my Christmas tree, I have like 4 or 5 wooden ornaments that I painted years ago. And I've repainted them and changed the colors and glittered them and unglittered them many, many times throughout the years. And I'm always on the lookout for more wooden ornaments to decorate, but they're really hard to find. And when I do find them, they're very expensive, and I'm like, I don't want to pay that. So I was excited to find a bag. There's 4 of them here, and they all have, well, there's 2 that are the same shape, but a bag of 4 of them for $1.49. Look at that. Isn't that so fun? There's the regular kind of like teardrop shape here. There's 2 of those, and then there's this shape. Well, you know what? I'll just take them out real quick. So there's this one right here, which is a great shape. Then there are 2 of these, which I think is fun. Very vintage looking shape, you know, right? And then there is 1 of these, which is very, very fun. And I just love them. They're not very heavy, and I just think they're cool. And I love that you can change them up and you can do whatever you want with them. So I love the fact that they can fall off of the tree and they're not going to fall apart, which is a good thing when you've got 2 little rambunctious dogs running around all the time. So I was happy to find those for sure. All right, so this next item, the next item I found I thought was really cool. I think they're let's see, $2.24 or something like that. It's a little goodie bag. Originally it was $2.99, but I had the discount that day, so it was like 20 or 25% off. And I don't know, they look like this. Let me take one out of the bag. What I think they are place card holders, but I'm not sure. That's just what I'm going to be calling them. There's a bag of them, and I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And they look like this. I got this little hook area here, and then it's kind of a little bit of detailing there. If they are indeed place card holders, I mean, you could easily slip that in there, or maybe it's like a display. I don't know. I don't know what they're used for, but I think they're for place cards. But I thought these would be perfect for putting vintage postcards on, vintage cards, any of those paper kind of items that I find from now and again that I love so much. So I thought these would be perfect for that because I only have so many flower frogs, which is normally what I use to hold them up, and I'm always running out, and there's more I could display, but I have no way of displaying them that I could think of. So now I have 6 more options for displaying them. I think these are so cool. So what do you think? Do you think these are made to be place card holders, or do you think it's like just sort of a display holder of some sort? Let me know what you think, and if you've ever seen anything like this before, because I seriously have not. So I thought that was pretty cool. very unique in and of itself. Now we're kind of getting into the fun things for me. I found myself another Pyrex bowl in the butterfly gold pattern. A while back, I found two bowls that were like the Cinderella bowls. Is that right? Where it has the little flutes on the side. But I had a wonderful subscriber tell me that they were the two middle bowls. So I still needed the large one and the small one for the set, which was awesome that she told me that because I had no idea. And also, I was told, I can't read them because I don't have my glasses on now, but there's numbers on the back of these here Pyrex bowls that can tell you what size it is. And, you know, I didn't know that before, so now I know that, which is a good thing. I have all these wonderful people that can inform me of things that I don't know on my own. So anyways, I found the baby bowl that goes with my set. And here it is in all its little glory. Isn't it cute? It was sitting on the shelf all by its lonesome, and of course I had to scoop it up. And, you know, it's got the little handles on the side and the little pour spout, which I think is so cute. It was a whopping $2.99, which I think is a steal. So now all I need to do is find the large bowl, and I'll have the whole set. So then I'll have to start looking for the Crazy Daisy one, which is the green. I think that's called the Crazy Daisy. I don't know. Anyways, it's the green print that I see all the time. I see them, the cups all the time, but I very rarely find the bowls at all. So that'll be my next print that I'm going to start and mix in with this or whatever else I find Pyrex related that I think is fun. So I am loving that. The next thing I found was another little goodie bag, which is the last little goodie bag for today. And it is filled with little sewing notions, which I think is so much fun. But what's best about it is that most of them are still on their original packaging. There's a whole package here of like snaps and fasteners. So I got this for $1.49. Let me take it out of the package here. And I just think these are so much fun. You guys know how much I love to sew. So I've been thinking I should start some sort of little sewing little collection. So I saw these and I thought, oh, how perfect. So they're still on the cards. And then, oh, look at this one. Plus, you know, I love vintage packaging. So, I mean, like, how fun is this? It's got the little lady and the man on it. And it's got the little kid. It's so adorable. And then here's another one of the same kind of the snaps. Oh, here's some itty bitty little baby ones. Look at how tiny these are. Love that. There. Then it looks like, oh, there's safety pin together. There's a whole, oh my, stack of like hook and eyes, hooks, more snaps. What else is in here? Mostly just some snaps. Lots of snaps. Got some, oh no, those are hook and eyes. Those little guys. So yeah, I just thought this was really cool, and it would be kind of fun to sort of make a little sewing vignette of things that are vintage. So these will be added to that. I already have like thread, and I have a couple pairs of scissors, like a little measuring tape, that kind of thing. So this will be fun to be able to tuck into that as well. So the next thing I found was $2.24, and it is a vintage hand mirror. I haven't found one of these in a really long time, and this is a nice gold one. It's like in really good condition. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Nice little handle, and then of course the mirror on the other side, which is in really good condition as well. So I am excited to get this cleaned up. It's got a little bit of tape residue here on it. But I'll get this cleaned up and I can start using it in my rotation of hand mirrors that I use up in my bedroom. So this next item is so adorable. I love it. I think it is so sweet. You may remember it if you're following me over on Instagram. Lately I've been taking pictures of things that I've found while I'm thrifting, and I've been sharing them with you and asking whether or not you would purchase it if you ran across it while you were out thrifting. So I do like a little poll thing that you guys can play along with, and it's kind of fun. I think it's fun. It's interesting for me to see what you guys would actually pick up if you were to come across an item. Like, I know what I would pick up, but it's fun to see what other people would pick up. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, it's been a fun thing for me to do. I'm having fun with it. I hope you guys are having fun with it as well. And if you're not following me on Instagram, go check it out. I'll put my link up here so you can go check that out if you're interested. I also have been posting a lot more photos and stuff of my decor. I try to do a story at least once a day or every other day at least. So just to kind of try to interact with you guys a little bit more than I am here on my YouTube channel, since I've been going down to just 2 videos per week. So yeah, anyways, regardless, this item that I'm going to share with you next, I shared in my Instagram stories, and I thought it was so adorable, I could not pass it up. It was originally $2.99. I picked it up for $2.24 or something like that with the discount of the day, and it is this adorable little dog squeaky toy. I'm not going to squeeze it. It is very, very loud. I cannot believe they make a squeaky toy this loud, and it still works after all these years. I have no idea how old it is, but it definitely has that vintage look to it, and I think it is so adorable. I actually have a little lamb that's also a squeezy toy that I bought years and years and years ago. So I thought this would go really cute with it, and it's kind of, you know, a little fun thing to kind of tuck in. His little head turns a little bit, so you can move it to the front or the side. And I just think he's so cute. He does have some markings on the bottom, which are like imprinted in, and I cannot read them for the life of you. They are microscopic, and I just cannot. So we won't even try to attempt that today. So anyways, I thought it was super adorable. I will put this in my office somewhere and have fun with it. Every now and then I just squeeze it so it squeals, you know, and Quinn goes crazy. And then she comes running in. She's like, what's that? Where is that noise coming from? And then she just goes running all over the house looking for the noise. It is hilarious. So good times with this little toy. And I think that's fun. All right, so I have 3 more things to share with you, 2 of which are jewelry items. 2 more items for my vintagey custom jewelry that I love to collect. I like collecting rhinestones and lapel pins, things like that. So I saw at the thrift store this necklace right here. It was originally $2.99. Picked it up for $2.24, and it looks like this. It is definitely absolutely gorgeous, and I think it is pretty awesome. I do not know. I don't think this one is very old, but it does have like that faded sort of look to it. The back, you can tell, is starting to oxidize just a little bit. And like I said, I don't think it's old, but it's got that look that it makes it kind of look old, which I love. So that was pretty cool, and I think it is so gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so then I found this next one. It is the same price. It's once again rhinestone. I don't think it's very old, but once again, it's got that look of being older, and I think this one is absolutely stunning. Can you see that? I love this. I think this is just so cool. There's a better view. Oh, I love this so much. Once again, this one has got that sort of look that it might be a little older, but I don't think it's very old. But that's the back side, and then the beautiful front side. I need to go and educate myself a little bit more on like vintage jewelry. Like I said, I don't know that much about it, but I think it is so much fun to start looking for things like this and start wearing them. But one of my subscribers suggested that I go to the thrift or the antique stores and antique malls and start looking at them, so that I can get a better idea of what is actually vintage or not, which I think is a fabulous idea. And I have started doing that. However, a lot of the stores that I go to don't have jewelry, so I need to find a good place to look for vintage jewelry here in the Twin Cities area. So if you're in my neck of the woods and you know of a place that's good for looking at vintage jewelry, let me know. So we'll totally go check it out. All right, so that leaves us with the very last item that I purchased today. And this item is a very large item, which I cannot hold up. It is super duper heavy, but I spent $24 on it. And you guys know how much I have been obsessed with vintage hats and bags and jewelry lately. Well, of course, I've been obsessed with vintage clothes as well. And I've had my heart set on finding a gorgeous, like, vintage prom dress or wedding dress. So I've sort of been looking around thinking, if I ever come across one that I like, I'm totally going to buy it. And you guys, I went to Goodwill. And I don't normally go look in the clothes section at Goodwill, but for some reason that day I did. And I came around the corner, and there are 3 wedding dresses lined up. And I'm like, oh, I'll just kind of look over. I moved one, and there it was. My beautiful vintage wedding dress that is amazing. And it was only $24.99. I barely looked at it. I mean, well, I did look at it. Once I realized what it was, I had a good look over, make sure it didn't have any like humongous like stains on it or anything like that. But I scooped it up and put it in my cart, and I had to keep putting the fabric in it because it's got this huge, amazing train. And you guys, I'm so excited. So excited. So I'm not going to be able to do it justice showing you on the camera because I just kind of have it hanging up again on the wall on like a hook. But it's amazing, you guys. I cannot wait to get a dress for him and put it on it. So that is the next step. Once I had the dress, I said I could buy myself a dress for him. So I will be doing that. And this dress is totally going on it. So let me share with you what it looks like. And I'll be right back. So here is the dress. It's going to be hard to share with you guys because the lighting's a little wonky right now. But look at the skirt. Oh my goodness. There's so many features about this dress that I absolutely love. The top is super simple and very pretty. It's got these great little puff sleeves with a little lace at the elbow. And then it has the lace that goes all the way down to the finger. It's got the little finger, what do you call that? Finger loop. And then a cute little bow at the waist with a long ribbon that goes down. And then you get into the chiffon-y bottom with this gorgeous lace all the way down. And it is a really long train. It's kind of hard to see now because it's kind of all bunched up. But it is gorgeous. And I absolutely am in love with this dress. Love it. Isn't it amazing? You guys, I cannot believe I found it. I just love it so, so, so much. I don't know if you guys are on and follow any of my boards on Pinterest, but I have a Pinterest board called Style Me, like, I don't know. I can't remember what it's called now. I'm blanking. But it's basically like dream clothes. And those are like the vintagey clothes that I see that I love. And I put those in there, like things that I would never actually wear, but I think are like super fabulous. So I put it in there. And every now and then I'll scroll through that, you know, looking at all the pretties. That skirt that I pinned over 5 years ago reminds me so much of the bottom section of that wedding dress. And I couldn't be more happy. I think it is the most fabulous thing ever. It makes me so sad that it doesn't fit me. But that is just a freaking pipe dream. But I love it. I think it is so cool. And I am going to enjoy. Even now, I just have it hanging up in my office with the train like all draped out across the room. My heart, you guys, when I walk in there every single time, I'm just like, oh. But anyways, so that is what I found this week. Some amazing things for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed looking and seeing what I found this week. I know I've been kind of rambly today. I apologize, but I just found some really good things that I feel like I need to chat to you about today. So thank you if you're still here for sticking with me and watching the whole video. I appreciate that. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't. And of course, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you found this week when you were out thrifting for yourself, or let me know which of the items I picked up was your absolute favorite for the week. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye now.